Imagine walking outside your own home and not being able to breathe. Dust, polluted air, and the stench of garbage take your lungs for hostage. That's a reality that I and many others had to face while living in Newcastle. This is where I used to live, 806 Anna Avenue. Right across the street from the Nikola Ready mixed concrete plant. This is where local businesses and contractors get their cinder blocks, cement, and other masonry products. The concrete plant is 240 yards long and 107 yards wide, which is the size of 2 football fields. Half of the area is used to dig and graze for rocks, while the other half is where the actual plant creates concrete through the process of mixing water, pulverized rocks, and pressurized air, which all happens in several large silos like this one. This is the major cause of toxic dust emissions in the area, especially when dry mixed cement is being loaded into trucks. To make things even worse, there's a garbage dump site that's less than a quarter mile away, which is literally up the street. The stench of garbage would loom over the town, especially during the summer days when the heat and the humidity amplifies the odor. I've asked some of my childhood friends their views and opinions of how the industrial park impacts the community.
Hot sunny days in the summertime, you walking home or if your window's down, you really just smell everything, and it's always loud. They try to mask the scent, but it does not do anything for it. My main concerns about the industrial park will probably be filth and also air pollution.
As a kid, that industrial park meant we couldn't go past the end of the block right here. Whenever we would go out and play as kids, it was either run around on the streets or go to whoever's parent was the cool parent that day and chill out at their house. As an adult, it's just more traffic, all this heavy machinery blocking up the road now. The fact that it seems as nothing's getting done, I'm not exactly sure what they do over there or what they're building or what the purpose is, but I haven't seen anything done in the 20 years that I've known that place to be over there.
Not only is the dump site up the street from the concrete plant, it's also 300 feet away from Jordan Street, a kindergarten elementary school where small children go outside and play recess.
The kids are outside playing while construction's going on, or whatever exactly that they're doing. They can intake the bad smells, they intake the chemicals. They can get sick and nauseous. It's not really a great environment for kids to be around. It can cause a lot of cause a lot of diseases, and the pollution can run into our water system.
But the scariest part of all is the fact that the garbage dump site is across the street from the town's water tower, and the water treatment site, a sure sign of contamination. And that's what exactly happened. In 2010, the EPA found contaminants in pre-treated water from 4 towns of the North Hempstead wells. One of them belonged to the village of Westbury, which Newcastle is a part of. The primary contaminants are VOCs, which are found in industrial products, paints, solvents, disinfectants, and so much more.
My aunt, she's been back and forth to the hospital a couple of times now, just a plethora of health problems. My uncle as well.
The EPA ruled that years of industrial and commercial activity contributed to the groundwater contamination. Racism seems to be a factor in this, as the industrial park is situated within the Black and Hispanic community, but there's no signs of industrial activity in affluent white neighborhoods.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's in a community that's mostly Black and Latinos, who are the most oppressed minorities in this country, argue it if you will. But I've lived in Uniondale for about 6-7 years now, one of the wealthiest Black communities in America, and I haven't seen anything like that over there. So it could be determined from the wealth gap, could be coincidental. I don't think it's coincidental though.
There probably might be due to a fact of racism, because over in this part is mainly middle or lower class, and not a lot of people have that much of an income, or they believe that we don't have that much of a voice.
Although Woolnick and Cleve had similar views and opinions, my friend Everton had a different perspective, which was interesting.
I feel that it's kind of economically efficient to have, because my family buys certain products from the industrial park, and it's very efficient to have, like, you know, a source where you could buy something for a very cheaper price than what is offered in the market. And one of the downsides of the industrial park is because the fumes that's emitting from the park is kind of dangerous, even though there's no regulation on them. I don't think it's a form of racism. I just think that they place the industrial park where it is economically efficient for Westbury. To play devil advocate, I'm not saying that I would probably place the industrial park there, but if I was rich and I need to make more money, I would place the industrial park wherever it's efficient for me and my wallet.
After years of promises to petition and remove the industrial park from Newcastle, nothing seems to get done as the community becomes more and more polluted.
We never know what exactly will change, but it won't change unless we actually do something about it.
Vote, get these people out of here. We have a lot of ways to execute our power, but everybody thinks that we're silent. You have a voice, you just gotta know how to use it. Things always gotta change. Being pessimistic, saying it won't, that's a victim mentality. We can't live like that.
If change were to happen, people need to get involved and fast. The longer action is taken, the more sick this community becomes. It's time to get rid of the disease instead of fighting the symptoms.